Small and medium enterprises play a major role in Nigeria's economy in terms of job creation, economic diversification, and income distribution. The increasing unemployment rate, inability of state government to pay salaries, and overall lopsided income distribution in Nigeria can be tackled by expanding and investing in SMEs. Recent findings show that a greater percentage of Nigerians work for SMEs. The small and medium-scale enterprises contribute nearly half of Nigeria's GDP, and as of 2012, accounted for over 25% of employment in the country. It is obvious that the future of Nigeria depends on small and medium-scale enterprises. On today's episode of the Osasu Show, we'll be speaking to Mr. Imoh Edet, convener of Business Talk in Summer, a forum dedicated to the expansion and promotion of SMEs in Nigeria. Take a look. Mr. Imoh Edet, convener of Business Talk in the Summer. Thank you for joining me on today's program.
Thank you for having me on your show.
My pleasure. So tell me, how did the whole idea of Business Talk in the Summer come about?
We have a couple of events in the country pioneered by people who are prominent and those in government. And we saw that there was actually no avenue for the young people, young Nigerians to be part of. So we decided to come up with an event that will have young people in mind, young people in focus, young entrepreneurs, people who want to launch out, to the big, and that's why we have Business Talk in Summer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know Business Talk in Summer focuses on small to medium scale enterprises, and as we've seen from more developed countries, small to medium scale enterprises are actually the ones who grow the economy. They contribute largely to the GDP of a nation.
Yeah.
So how do you intend to use Business Talk in Summer to bridge that economic gap in Nigeria?
What we have done is to design a module for the event. Now, we're not just looking at SME. Of course, this time of the country is very necessary to look at SME and how that can drive the economy. We're also looking at other areas like agriculture. Yes, agriculture, but within SME. We're looking at the real sector. Yes, also in SME. We're looking at technology. Yes, in SME. Social media in SME. The current administration is looking at driving the economy with the informal sector. That's the term, the informal sector. And these guys make up a large chunk of the informal sector. Some of the models will involve, bringing out ideas and strategies that they can actually thrive on. Not everybody have an idea of how to start up a business, a small business. But we always provide a forum, bringing experts, in technology, agriculture. Like in the event we had, we bring in someone from agriculture who told us that, look, you can actually have tomatoes planting in your backyard in a container, a greenhouse. So we don't have to kill ourselves because we don't have some virus eating up the tomatoes, up in the north. There are things innovative things we can do to actually bring this items around. And then we also look at the social media. You spend so much time on Facebook, so much time on Twitter, and you're not making money. Now these guys will show you, look, if you do this, you follow this, you start making money to yourself, and you can stay at home while you're making your money. So it's quite broad. But for this year, we've just drawn the model for SME, small businesses. Let's have people interact with those who are there, share experiences, networking. And they say when opportunity meets preparedness, you know, they say you're
Success,
lucky.
exactly.
Yeah, so.
But how a lot of small to medium scale enterprises find it difficult to raise capital. So how is Business Talk in the summer also encouraging them and helping them find this capital that they need? Because forums are great.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a forum, you get inspired,
Yeah.
but you go back to reality where you're like, okay, now I need the capital to
Yes.
start this business that I'm so inspired to start. So how is Business Talk in the summer able to do that for these people who come to your forum?
Last year's edition, we partnered with Nexim Bank.
Yes, that's the Nigerian Export
Import Bank. Now,
okay.
they were supposed to come in and for those who have business ideas, business plan, maybe ongoing business that needs to be sustained, it was a very good opportunity for them to meet with the head, then Mr. Robert Oria. And a lot of good stories have been coming out of that. So this year, we have decided also to partner with banks because these guys, I mean, whether we like it or not, they rely on the banks to get their facilities or the loans. And just like you've mentioned, it's a different ball game when you come to the event, all talk, you are inspired. But once you step out, you're facing reality.
Exactly.
So the banks, we are hoping in the coming event will bridge that gap. So we'll be telling people, look, if you want. If you have a business that is running and you feel it needs to be sustained, the banks will be here. And the bank is supposed to provide platforms for you to thrive. So we'll be working closely with the banks, closely with the Ministry of Investment and Trade and Investment and Bank of Industry for those who might want to expand their small scale businesses and other private individuals who are also in the forefront of supporting and giving platform to SME to grow. Okay. So that's a drive, and it's quite broad.
Mr. Imoh, Edet, let's take a break where we'll show you the Business Talk in the summer that happened this year here in Abuja at the Barcelona Hotel. Take a look.